Guys, welcome back to the Solidarity Challenge. We are into our third game of the day. Today we're going to see Tommy Fleetwood taking on Sir Mo Farah. And of course, I'm joined here by Harry Channon and Darren Fletcher, as per usual. Very excited to get into this one, guys. Two very storied athletes here taking on each other. And bit different to their normal sport, of course, football. But Harry, I'm excited to see them take each other on in PES.
Yeah, I mean, these are two athletes that are so used to winning in their respective fields that although this is for, a bit of fun to raise awareness, I still think that they would like to get some wins under their belt. So I'm expecting to see a good competition here, I think.
Darren, it's very different to what they would usually do, isn't it? Very different to something you usually do as well, sitting at home in front of the screen in the virtual pitch instead. Would you give anybody an edge in terms of just mental fortitude? It's going to be difficult for them to just pick up the pad and do something completely different.
I think whichever one of them has more time on their hands is likely to be the better of the two, because you've got to practice, and it's how quick you can get the fingers. I talk to my son and daughter on these kind of things all the time, and whenever I've got to give them a game, I'm all over the place because the fingers just don't work quickly enough. So you've got to get the time in, you've got to get the preparation in, and whichever of these two fellas has worked the hardest before this game today is going to have the best opportunity. They're both football mad, so they're going to really enjoy it, and they're both great characters too, so it should be fantastic.
Very much looking forward to getting into the game, but just to remind you guys to why we are doing this at the Solidarity Challenge, you must visit www.solidaritychallenge.org. Click on the donation link. We are here to support the WHO and the COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund. Make sure you can donate anything you can during this difficult time, of course, for the whole planet, but that is the reason that we are here. So looking at both these two guys, obviously football fans, as you mentioned, Darren, any indication to what sort of teams they're going to be using here, though, Harry? Have we got any sort of idea who we're thinking they're going to be picking?
Well, we were just chatting quickly before we came on air. Mo Farah is a massive Arsenal fan, isn't he? So I wouldn't be surprised to see him maybe choose the North London club there. In terms of Tommy Fleetwood, I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. It's going to be interesting to see. It might be a Barcelona come out. I think we're just going to have to wait and see. There's obviously plenty of decent teams in the eFootball PES2020 that you can use. We'll see which way Tommy Fleetwood wants to go. I think it will be an interesting one to see in terms of matchups in the game.
And I think that's the thing, though, isn't it? Is that do you go with maybe a stronger team, or do you go with somebody you support? It's a case of how much do you want to. Of course, we are playing on the stat balance team, so every single team has the same rating to a point. Messi will maybe be brought in a little bit playing for Barcelona, of course, whereas you maybe see some players maybe pushed up a little bit in terms of their statistics in real life. So everyone's sort of on a level playing field here, but. I'm interested to get into this one as soon as we can, though, and see which way it's going to go. I'm curious to see who Tommy is going to use. But as I said, Darren, Mo, a big Arsenal fan as well. Do you think you'll be able to do the Gunners some justice in this one?
Well, he's got the opportunity to actually win something with Arsenal, hasn't he? Which has been difficult for them in recent times. So maybe you can book the trend to a certain extent. Maybe he can give himself a little bit of a celebration towards the end of the season. It's going to mean that little bit more to him, though, isn't he? Because he can play with his own team, so he might just try that little bit harder.
He may indeed. Well, I do believe we are nearly ready to speak to the players. Darren, you're going to have a chat with them, then we're going to get into the game.
Okay, so Mo, let's start with you. The big controversial moment already in this match is the fact that you're going to play as Juventus and not Arsenal, so you need to explain that one.
It was a tough one, as you know. A massive Arsenal fan. I always will be Arsenal fan, but it's a computer game. So, I thought if I pick Juventus, have Ronaldo, and I could maybe score a few goals, I'm hoping anyway.
So from your perspective, Tommy, you've gone Barcelona. I think a lot of people are going to go Barcelona because then you get the little magic man in the team, don't you?
Well, yeah, there's one certain good player, so it's like a Messi v Ronaldo face-off at the moment. But I did think Mo would go Arsenal. Juventus might be a slightly tougher game, I think.
Yeah. So to both of you, what about the preparation then? Because in your own respective sporting fields, you have to work so hard to get ready for the big moment. In this field, this is your big moment up against each other. Have you been practicing? What have you been doing?
For me, yeah, I managed to get a little practice in, just like free kick, passing the ball, and just try to understand a bit more. But really, the nerve-wracking is right now because it's almost like, when I'm ready to race and you're lining up, you're putting your spikes on, you're getting changed. that's the bit. It's nerve-wracking. I don't know what it's like for Tommy, but myself is that bit. Once you get past that bit, then you can actually just concentrate the game and enjoy it. But right now, talking to you, try and answer some questions is probably the hardest thing.
Well, this is just a dream for me because everybody knows the next best thing to being on the track with Sir Mo Farah is playing him on a PlayStation. So that's it for me. I'm enjoy the game. I've had a couple of practice games. I'm yet to score a goal, so I must be due some.
Yeah, and we're gonna build this one today, fellas, as the Knight of the Realm against the King of the Fairways. What do you think to that?
It's a good
Yeah,
title.
sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. And as long as we don't fall out with each other and we actually get to know one another, I think that's the key for me. Is like, oh, don't want to be that sore loser because I love to learn some skills. What he does
already.
Yeah.
Yeah, the key thing for both of you today is just to enjoy it. Just make sure you enjoy it and make sure when it comes to time to press that button, you press the right one. That's the key today.
That's the key, yeah. Look at the
let's
screen, not the
enjoy it.
buttons.
Good luck, boys. We wish you well.
All right, mate. Come on, Tommy. Let's do it.
Come on, mate.
So here we go then. Juventus against Barcelona. Sir Mo Farah against Tommy Fleetwood. And Harry Shannon, what about this then today? How do you think these two guys are going to match up and how do these two teams match up?
Well, it should be a really fun one. Looking at the two teams, Juventus, Barcelona, two teams that have been quite prevalent in PES lately. Obviously, you have the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, which
Hello,
what the tackle!
Farah's going to try and utilise, and you have Leo Messi, of course, as well for Tommy. So it'll be an interesting aspect to the game to see how these two, sporting superstars use virtual superstars on the pitch.
No!
It's the first opportunity there for Griezmann with the header of Szczesny, the goal.
Should have done better there.
To save it. We're also going to find
Kick it out then.
soon which of them has been practicing the most. I've got to say, the way it started,
Panicking.
There was some nice slick football there from the Barcelona side of things, which certainly
Right
reflects well on Tommy, of course.
Yeah, it does certainly seem that he's the more comfortable of the two at the moment. Worth noting, of course, we are in the stat balancing mode, which means, yes, they are using different players, but uniform ratings overall, so about as fair as it could be on the virtual pitch at the moment.
I'm back.
Ronaldo back there making tackles for Juventus, which is something that Sir Mo Farah won't want to see too much of. He'll want him up the other end of the pitch, trying to score the goals. Clipped on there by Bentancur to Douglas Costa, who we know, if you see him play, is an absolute lightning bolt down the wings for Juventus. Bentancur again. Alexandro with the shot, and that's not that far wide. It's the first real attempt on target for either of them. The yellow card there for Bentancur, I think that's for a very early challenge.
Get in there, ref!
In the opening few seconds of the game, he went clattering in. You'll see it now. Yeah, that is definitely a yellow card.
It's an early yellow, that.
This form, or any kind of football.
Could be a half-time, so look at that.
Certainly not. First real strike, though, from Juventus.
Win the header.
Well, Sir Mo is looking good for
Come
his
on.
money at the moment.
Yes.
Obviously trying to fashion something.
Yours all day.
I'm just giving away the ball, man.
But, so far, Mo, I've been impressed with him in the midfield. He's certainly looking to break on the counter-attack here and there as well. So we'll see what he can do.
Going diags all day.
There's a chance for Ronaldo to get it. Sergio Roberto over there for Juventus, but it's not a very good cross.
What's that for? Penalty!
Foul!
The biggest problem for the two of them.
No way.
And they both might find this is that split second where you've got to press the right button and score the goal.
I'll take anything, son.
Letting everybody down.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Looks like this one's going to be brought back.
Little late.
Edge.
Please tell me that's
so Sir Mo Farah. But you're right. Obviously,
I'll skip this.
Reaction times, getting to grips with the controller. Obviously, practice is going to come into play.
Can I score from here?
For all the competitors in this.
You can try.
So let's have a look whether Sir Mo can inspire
Because he shot
Ronaldo from the free kick, and it's a little clip in towards the far post.
Lovely.
And tied it up.
Come on, boys, now.
Barcelona.
Counter-attack.
Fire the fingers of Tommy Fleetwood for Ivan Rakitic.
Only got down the wing. Where's all my players?
Attacking options, of course, in the Barcelona team.
So slow on the ball.
Aaron Ramsey, the former Arsenal player, in there to win it back.
Too quick, man.
Busquets, who's been doing that job at the base of the Barcelona midfield so impressively for so long. There to win it back again.
Joe.
Here's the little magic man, Messi.
Oh, he's fast.
The Dutchman, Frankie de Jong.
Pull the trigger.
No.
Coming up here. That's
What a save.
Superbly
Go, 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 go,
shot
go.
left foot there of Frankie de Jong, and that was a flying save by
think I
Szczesny
just
that
need to
was
take my
very,
time.
very impressive. The approach
Tell you
play
what, confident
initially
playing it out like that.
from Tommy, and then of course the instinctive goalkeeping at the other
No.
end from Samo. So they both did really well there.
Yeah, we were just
Safe.
bigging up Samo, weren't we? As maybe the likelier of the two to score in the opening 25 minutes. But Tommy's just shown us there that, well, he's a competitor in and of himself. So it's good to see. We're going to see a real game on our hands here.
Yeah, we have the most
Oh,
decorated
man.
athlete in the history
Can't
of
get
British
hold of the ball.
athletics up against one of the very best golfers in
Yeah,
the
keep
world.
him off the ball, boys. That's
We have
it.
No goals at the moment between Samo Farah and Tommy
Where you
Fleetwood.
going, mate? I've got you.
Barcelona against Juventus, and here is De Jong for Barcelona
My
with the
ball.
ball in towards Lionel Messi that was headed away by Alex Sandro.
You've played this before, haven't you? So
How
many
many players
times.
you got?
I don't believe you.
Sergi Roberto with the cross, and that's deflected behind.
Barcelona don't score from corners.
Corner over there to
Ah,
Barcelona, which
nah, mate.
Messi's got to
Hang on.
Kill me.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's
nice.
go. I know where you're going. Right there.
He goes towards Luis Suarez and headed away by
Oh,
Ronaldo. As
free
far as
hit.
Sergi Roberto, and there's another brilliant save.
No.
Well, Samo's certainly been working on the defending side and the goalkeeping side. There's no doubt about that. That's another.
See where this game's going. Come on, boys. Pin him in. Pin him in.
Flying into the top corner, Harry.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I won't lie, I've been really impressed with Tommy's attacking play so far. The last 10 or so in-game minutes have really been one-way traffic. We'll see if he can respond, though.
Cristiano Ronaldo might be the man to do it with a shot.
Penalty.
Goalkeeping at the other
No
end.
way. Got the ball.
So we've seen Samo.
Let's not play this.
That was
Let's
nice.
go.
Look at that.
Wojciech Szczesny, and now we see.
Should have done better, eh?
Better than anything I've got that.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Great strike,
Yeah.
loads of power, great save
What?
too. And I
What
agree with
happened?
you, both fellas here doing fantastic.
I got the ball, told you.
Really good attacking play.
I thought your goalkeeper saved
Has
it.
been though up to now though a bit of a backs to the wall job
All
for
right.
Samo Farah.
Start
He
again.
really
Build up.
has. And
Build.
I think getting a grasp of that midfield with the likes of Bentancur and obviously Blaise Matuidi
Got the ball.
as
Got the
well.
ball. Got the ball.
Oh, come on.
Start
I've got the
getting
ball, mate.
full-blooded challenges
I
like
promise
that. You
you.
can't let the likes of Frankie de Jong run the midfield.
Be long,
Approaching
be
the
long.
time here, though.
Listen,
we'll
Harry,
see
I think
if
you've
he's
missed
on
one
it.
there. I
Stick
think
to the
referee has
diags.
as well. That looked a stonewall free kick to me. I can't believe that that's not gone as a free kick.
Running rings around Cristiano.
Whatever game of football it is, you can't do that. The
He's
referee
saving
missed
himself
one
for
there.
second half, mate.
The virtual
That would have
referee
been a
That's all it
sometimes
is.
gets it
opportunity
wrong.
Not going to sub him.
Tommy Fleetwood. That was a chance gone. The referee, I think he's missed that. It's
No.
Sergio Busquets. That's a lot cleaner from Bentancur.
Go.
Douglas
Oh,
Costa,
no.
Great chance now. They've got a 2-on-1.
Why is he
Now
running?
running in. Out comes the goalkeeper.
Put him under
Ronaldo.
pressure.
Missed it.
Put
How
him
can
on-
you do that?
How's he missed that?
That was poor.
Good
That was
goalkeeping.
poor from Mo Farah. He actually
Hit
had
your
an
spot.
option on here
Hit your
as well.
spot.
Ah!
Shut
Just
your
wanted
eyes.
to get it
You're getting
on
more
the
shots on
target,
than me.
and it was just
No, you got
look for
shot.
power over
Needs
placement.
to go straight down the middle.
Time,
Win the header.
rapidly approaching.
My ball.
Win the
And
header.
a great goal to score.
Oh,
Has
what
to
an
be yours.
opportunity. That's far and away the best chance that either side has had in the first half. And when you think how much defending Samo Farah and Juventus have had to do, they
Half
Is that
time.
half
All right.
time?
What do you?
best opportunity.
There's no goals, mate.
What
What do you think? What do you reckon?
It's 0-0 at half time.
I will say though, very impressed by both of these athletes.
Okay,
Okay, we're ready, mate. We already got in.
I reckon
Yeah, you're
they're
behind.
on,
I'm
a
behind.
bit too
No,
little
no, no, no.
before
Go.
the game. I think they've put
Done
a
him.
lot of practice
Done
in,
him.
because there's plenty of first-time passes going.
No.
There's a chance for Rakitic. Oh,
Ah!
wide. I'm not sure whether that was the goalkeeper or the defender. Great bit of play. Jordi Alba rampaging forward down the left.
Good
for
start.
Barcelona.
Strong
Into the
start.
cross. It gets cleared as far as Rakitic here.
Yeah, that was
And it
going
has
in.
gone off the defender looking behind for the corner.
He knew it. He knew it.
It's
See?
incensed. Lovely touch though, and I think Tommy did the right thing, just getting the touchdown, going for the
Oh,
strike
no.
straight away.
Oh, where's my players? Team.
Easily dealt with.
Don't let him pass it.
Go.
Defense is Higuain.
Go, go, go,
Oh,
go.
no. We missed it.
Clement Longley missed it. That was a little bit of an error of judgment there from
What are
Tommy.
you doing? Get up.
Read you like a book.
He's got Jordi Alba on the move though here, supported by Frankie de Jong. Given away though to Higuain. Let's see whether Samo can put
Go,
an
make a
attack
run.
of substance together. But looking for Ronaldo again,
Oh,
who's got the better of Sergi Roberto.
No. Oh!
Good tackle, though, by the Barcelona right back.
Oh, no.
Here's Matuidi.
On him.
Higuain. Slick attacking play from Samo.
Come on, Higuain. What are you
What's
doing?
that? Surely that's my ball.
Well, the referee's seen something there, Harry. What's he spotted?
I think he's
Giving it
just
to you, ain't he?
seen maybe a stamp on the Juve man. Higuain obviously having a chat
Higuain,
about
shut
it, but this
up.
could be a real opportunity. We'll see
Did I
again
foul
here
you?
exactly what happened.
No,
but
I think
either
it was
way,
me.
Mo is going to have
got
a
away with it.
diamond
Look, you're milking it.
opportunity.
If it wasn't a free kick a few minutes ago, that's not a free kick either.
Dangerous this
Double
now.
standards maybe by the virtual referee.
Right, let's have a look at this.
Oh,
Ronaldo,
my
great
days.
opportunity this.
Yeah, on the post. That's
Can
it.
Mo Farah get the
Good
first
lad.
goal of the game? He's got Cristiano Ronaldo and his trusty fingers to rely on. And he's hit it straight into the wall. Ronaldo again. And
Out,
Jordi Alba
out.
there with the block.
God,
Now the
counter-attack,
counter-attack
counter-attack.
for
Shit.
Barcelona and Tommy Fleetwood, led by Ivan Rakitic. Here's Luis Suarez. It's a great opportunity.
No! I pressed you!
Chesney.
Yeah,
Well, they
credit
certainly
Mo
know
Farah
how to
there.
opress the goalkeepers, Harry. There's no problem there.
Mate, this is on, mate, isn't it?
Chesney out really, really well, and I think Tommy will be a little disappointed with Suarez's touch there. Maybe just holding the sprint button a little bit too long. Led to the heavy touch, and Chesney, well, he's always making up the ground.
Still 0-0. Are we going to get a winner? Here's Ronaldo with the shot. And that's
Oh.
wide. Had a couple of opportunities, hasn't he, today? So Mo Farah with Cristiano Ronaldo.
Don't want to see the replay.
Yeah, it's
Can't
a
even
lot.
get it on target.
Tell
Why?
the type of shot he wants to take with CR7.
Pass it to me here.
He's a very deadly weapon
Okay.
from that kind of range. We know the types of strikes he can
Oh,
pull
yes.
off, but so far for Mo, it's just been. Well,
I've
it's
got the
been
ball, got the
tricky to get it
ball!
on target
Quick,
without first
play quick!
striking a Barcelona man.
Terrible.
Here's Douglas Costa. And intercepted there by Clement Longley.
Right, recover. Yeah, good play.
Tommy Fleetwood
No.
looking to try and
We're
get
not there.
Barcelona in a position to win the match, although they are finding it difficult to break Juventus down at the moment.
Come
Good
on.
defending
Got
again
Messi,
from,
he's got Messi.
Mo Farah. Here's Aaron Ramsey nicking it back. Now Bentancur. On to Ronaldo.
Now look, giving him free up. Oh, the through ball was on and he missed it.
In from right back to make an important challenge, although Ronaldo's got back on the ball again here. Aaron Ramsey out to Douglas Costa. And Higuain's waiting in the middle. That was really good defending by Gerard Piqué. And then Bentancur came in. I think he might have been
No,
hoping for a
flick on.
penalty there, but the referee's been inconsistent at best today and he didn't get it. It's good to see, though, Harry, that even a virtual referee can be inconsistent, you know.
Come on.
Well, this is it. Some days you'll get the rub of the green, so to speak.
Oh,
And other days
Rushed
they'll
it.
just
Poor
be
man.
against you. So
Shit.
far, one of the biggest pieces of advice I might give both of these two players at the moment is, well, maybe just lay off the sprint button every now and then, because we're seeing a lot of heavy touches in vital situations. Obviously, in eFootball PES 2020, if you are sprinting onto a ball, the player's more likely to knock the ball ahead, and that's always going to give the chance for the defender to come across and maybe snatch it away. So just watch out for that. As for me, whoever's going to win this entire challenge is going to be
Get
a player
up!
that can, you know, really
Hold on,
take
boys,
control
be
of the
strong.
ball in midfield. We haven't seen that too much in terms of dominating the middle third of the pitch by either of these two players so far. We'll see if it changes.
nah.
Aaron Ramsey wins it back for Juventus. Up it goes towards Higuain, but Gerard Piqué stepped in again. Here's Rakitic.
Come on. What are you doing? You're in his way!
Tackled by Lionel Messi.
It's an interesting
Here's
one.
Ronaldo.
My own
Yeah.
players.
Higuain looked to take it on the chest. Piqué was back there for Barcelona and in the end did enough to stay
Don't mess
and
around.
kick it away. Here's Antoine Griezmann. Promising situation here for
Done
Tommy
it.
Fleetwood.
Oh,
He's still going here,
big
Antoine
mistake.
Griezmann. He had the chance to cross it and decided not to. I think he does get the
Wow.
corner though.
Tight. It's tight.
So Messi
Mate.
with the
Yeah.
delivery into
Get it out.
Suarez. Cleared away as far as Sergi Roberto. And then Jordi Alba tackled by
Yes.
Douglas Costa. That's been the one area of weakness, hasn't it, for both of them? In fact, we'll get back
Are
to
you
that
joking
because
me?
Higuain's on the move.
Come on.
Shots off Longley, still going. Piqué gets back. What a tackle. What a tackle
Why did I
from
shoot
Gerard Piqué.
earlier?
Tommy Fleetwood.
Too busy
brilliant
elbow
in the
barging
defend.
me.
That was brilliant.
That really was brilliant piece of defending. PK
That was my chance, bro.
making up the ground. That might be a bit of a missed
3
kick there
minutes.
from
Only a
from
tackle
Mo.
or 2 left.
But PK never
it.
gave up on that defensive tackle at all. Made up so much ground and, well, really saved the result so far.
Go away, Griezmann.
For,
Pull me
for Tommy.
back. Pull me back. Oh.
There's Aaron Ramsey round the corner to Benton Court. Aaron Ramsey for Juventus. Now Gonzalo Higuain. So Mo Farah looking at the goal. It's good.
What a tackle.
Clement Longley with the tackle. Tommy Fleetwood doing it right. And there's the full-time whistle. And we didn't get a goal, Harry. We will go to penalties. And, well, this is going to
I'm
be
happy
another
whatever
little
he's
aspect
taking.
that they might not have practiced too much.
Well, how's your nerve?
God.
Straight
How's
to...
your fingers?
I'm taking first.
How's your fingers?
You're
exactly?
taking first, yeah.
This will be a fun one to
Oh
watch.
my days.
So it's Juventus
How'd you
first.
move to goalie?
So Mo
Obviously,
Farah.
it's different.
And he
Which one,
sends
that one?
Cristiano
Not bad.
Ronaldo up against Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. Wood scored a winning penalty.
I
in the
missed it.
Champions League final.
You're going straight.
And he scores this one here. So Juventus strike first. 1-0
Doesn't
up
miss,
on
does he?
penalties, and we all expected Ronaldo to score.
Just trying to think who I would rather use in this kind of situation, Barcelona or Juventus.
Sounds
Well,
fun.
it's Griezmann for Barcelona, and that's a
Oh,
brilliant
he
goal by
got
Sheffield.
it.
That was such a good penalty as well.
It's destined to the top corner, and I think I might just want to use Juventus based on
Douglas Costa.
Chesney's massive frame.
Well, there's another one. That's 2 out of
Straight.
3. Douglas Costa straight down the middle. So Mo Farah 2 up now in the penalty shootout, and pressure on Lionel Messi, who you feel has got to score at this stage. Otherwise,
It's all right,
it's
we're still
starting
in
to
this.
slip away. Big moment this
Yeah,
for
he's
Tommy
feeling, mate.
Fleetwood.
Not
Oh, Messi.
over.
Now Messi just side foots it in.
Oh,
It
he
wouldn't have
got it.
been
He
fair.
got
if
it, he
Messi
got
hadn't
it.
scored.
Lovely.
How cool was that? Right into the bottom corner. Went for placement over power. Gets the goal he needs.
So 2-1.
Have I missed it? Have I missed it? Have I missed it?
Oh, he's hit the bar.
Oh!
Oh, it's gone in.
No!
Gone in, I
It's hit
think.
the bar and gone in. 3-1.
And bounced out again.
Yeah. Let's see what Suarez can do against Chesney. 3-1. Oh, he's missed. He's missed. So
Shit.
he needs this
This is
one
an
to win the
injustice.
match. So Mo Farah for the win. Blaise Matuidi with a penalty up against Marc-Andre Ter
Come straight.
Stegen.
Come straight.
Patient. Oh, he's
Don't
hit it
move.
straight into the goalkeeper's arms. What happened there?
Well, you got it, mate. You got
He's let
me.
the
Well,
pressure-
I think he was banking on Tommy, I think, to go one way or the other.
Bit of
3-1.
pressure.
Tommy Fleetwood,
Keep it going.
Barcelona still alive. Still alive.
Need to score both these penalties, though.
Frankie de Jong. Chesney with a chance to... Oh, he scored into the corner. No problem there. When you hit the side netting, the goalkeeper can't save them. Aaron Ramsey, though, Harry, still with a chance to win the match
Yeah, go.
here. for
My old player,
Juventus and
Ramsey,
Sir
can
Mo
he
Farah.
score?
Aaron Ramsey needs to keep his cool. To
This for
shave
the
it
win.
down the line. This is the big moment in the match. Here comes
on.
Ramsey.
I've missed
Oh,
it.
and he scored.
Nah.
Juventus
Get it again. Ah.
and Sir Mo Farah win the game on penalties. Aaron Ramsey with
Yeah.
a decisive spot kick. You've got
Well
to feel for
played.
Tommy Fleetwood. Barcelona
Well,
played
man,
some
thanks, man.
fantastic
It's a shame it
football
came to
during
penalties,
normal
though. We
time,
didn't even
but when
score.
it came to
We didn't even
penalties,
score,
there
no.
was some
It wasn't a
he was
thriller.
able to keep his nerve. And when you look back on it, Ronaldo had the chances, didn't he, for Juventus in normal time. The best chances fell to him, I suppose you'd say, Harry.
Certainly so. It was a brilliant game of PES. I mean, we didn't get the goals we might have wanted in regular time, but, well, Mo did his best to throw it away at 3-1 in the penalties, didn't he? Kept his nerve, though, and he will advance.
First and foremost, the most important question, fellas, did you enjoy it?
No, we really enjoyed it. And I said there's sticking to Tommy. But my aim now is to be able to get a few more matches with him and just generally add him and see what we could do and actually enjoy it as well as what we enjoyed today. But it would have been nice to score some goals for both of us.
Yeah, there's no feeling like it in the back of the net, but we just haven't done it.
Yeah, I thought from your perspective, Tommy, you played some great football in the middle third. You were pinging it around. I thought, here we go, little couple of back heels, Griezmann and Messi and all that kind of thing. And then when you got towards the penalty area, that's where you kind of run out of ideas.
I kind of ran out. I think that's a good call. I ran out of ideas. I was managing to keep.
It's the old football cliche. That's what we say. That's the way we describe it.
That is how I would describe it. Yeah, I tried my best, but it felt like they had about 15 players on the pitch when I got into the penalty area. I think that's just me not being very good. Was the concern.
So Mo, talk me through the 1v1 for Cristiano Ronaldo, because he's got the goalkeeper charging out. There's the whole of the goal, and we're all thinking, Tommy must have been thinking it too, 1-0, and then check.
I know, I think I just panicked. And I was going for him. He stopped running, he kept still, and I was like, whoa. And then went to shoot, hold it too long, and it felt like I was playing rugby. Maybe that would have been a goal. We were playing rugby.
And then what about the penalty shootout? So you get to that, and you're under even more pressure.
No, the penalty shootouts, I felt like, in fairness, to be honest, felt like, it was a draw. Penalty shootouts, even for myself, when I do penalty shootouts, even though it's a game for charity and we're all doing it for good cause, well, someone had to win at the end. But in fairness, I think we drew. And definitely Tommy did play well. And overall, I think he slightly played better than me. But I guess the end result is just, just had to take penalties, and I will take that.
I thought you were both fantastic. It's great to know that you both enjoyed it. Tommy, I've got to ask you before we let you go, how excited are you going to be about getting back there on the course and doing the day job and being able to get back out there and compete?
Yeah, I think more than anything, I think any signs, whether it be sport or any other walk of life, just getting back to some normality is going to be great times and beautiful times, and I think people start feeling better. So for all of us, I think sport is a great torch at times for the world and signaling better times, and whenever it is, that'll be great. But yeah, all of us are looking forward to getting back to work, getting back competing, and getting back enjoying things again. So it'll be good. I reckon I've got a bit more time on this to go yet. Get on the PlayStation. I know there's going to be some rematches in the background, me and Mo going on, but by that time I hope I'll be ready to play again.
You've both been fantastic sports, and we really appreciate your time today. Well done, Mo. You win on penalties. Well done, Tommy, for some fantastic football, controlling those Barcelona players. And we really appreciate your time today. Thank you very much.
Guys, what a cracking game between Sir Mo Farah and Tommy Fleetwood there. The first thing I wanted to pick apart, though, was the fact that Mo Farah didn't use Arsenal. Darren, Arsenal fans across the world will be devastated at that. Going with Juventus, though, I suppose it's not a bad choice, but not using Arsenal this time around, Sir Mo Farah.
I think when you get Cristiano Ronaldo in your team, though, it is a little bit more self-explanatory. We can't take him to task too much for that. What I would say, though, I agree with you. That's one of the best 0-0s I've seen. But we got the impression really early, Harry and I, that the guys were okay. And then when it came to that big moment, doing the right thing at the right time to score the goal, that was the difficulty. They say in football in general, hardest thing you can do is score a goal. That's why the strikers get all the money. And we saw it today, didn't we? Mo and Tommy both had really good chances and couldn't get a goal.
Harry, in terms of a PES standpoint, where did they go wrong? I seen a lot of shots being charged up pretty highly, and there was a lot of. If you were playing no blasties, that would not be in the rules. There was a couple of them where maybe just a finesse would have done.
Yeah, just maybe go for placement over power here and there. The other thing they were doing wrong, as we said during the game, sprinting a little bit too much, losing the ball in the midfield third would have set up maybe more chances. But you could tell that both the lads had their football brains strapped in. And again, unfortunately, we just didn't get to see the goals that we wanted to. But a penalty shootout was plenty entertainment for me, I think.
Well, there we go. We are going to see Sir Mo Farah go through. Now, just to reiterate why we are doing this here at the Solidarity Challenge is for the COVID-19 Relief and Response Fund. You can go to www.solidaritychallenge.org and you could donate in any currency, and every single donation will be sent directly to the COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund. Make sure you guys do donate anything you can. It will be appreciated. But we do have another game coming up next. It will be Amandine Henry taking on PES2020.